We are pleased to be joined by Jaguars defensive lineman Arden Key. Arden, welcome to Jacksonville. First and foremost, how are we feeling about a couple weeks now through training camp about Duval County?
Oh, I feel good. I'm getting used to the heat now. Finally coming back with the heat, being from Atlanta, coming from LSU, I'm starting to get the heat back right. But Duval is a great city.
What did you know about Duval before you arrived?
There's not a lot of things to do out here. There's a lot of greenery. There's a lot of golfing. So I just recently got into golf, I'd say about 4 months ago. So that's new.
Okay, all right, we like that. Well, let's talk a little bit about the first 3 weeks of training camp so far. Thursday night, Hall of Fame game. Obviously, you got after it. What was the discussion among the defensive line going into Thursday's matchup?
Just to build the chemistry. We got some of the guys, of course, that were just only going to play a few plays, a few series. But everybody who stepped out there, it was all about building that chemistry, building that chemistry, making sure we start off hot so when we get to Washington, we already heated and ready to go.
For you personally to come away from that game with 2 sacks, what does that mean to you?
I felt good. It felt good finally getting back to the quarterback. It's just something I've been working on for a while now, the game and stuff like that. And there's always a learning process as we go, but I'm starting to get the pass rushing, when the use moves down pat.
Now, a lot of us media weren't here on Sunday, but the rumor is that you really tore into the guys on Sunday. Why?
We had a bad practice that day. Lackadaisical, especially from the game that we had just played Thursday. We didn't play with our best foot forward. And then we came out the very next practice and had a little lackadaisical practice. And it was all about responding. Yeah, they ran 156 yards on the Thursday. And that next practice, it was all about responding, making sure we certain together and stuff like that, and we just came out with our heads down, and I wasn't used to that, especially coming from where I came from. It was always about responding. It was always another day. If you was allowed to wake up, it was another opportunity to get better, and we didn't take advantage of that opportunity like we should have.
Have you always been a vocal leader?
I always been vocal. I always been a natural born leader. Well, I just haven't stepped into that role. I wasn't ready to step into that role. And I think this year, being more mature in life and the things I went through in life, I think I'm ready for that.
What have you seen out of those young guys, since it is, like you said, a younger team than you're probably used to, especially along that defensive line?
Seen a lot of talent. Once we match the talent with the football IQ, we'll be good. We got it's a lot of guys that's young and talented. It's all about the football IQ as far as knowing when to do certain things and knowing when not to do certain things, knowing the playbook, knowing when you can finesse the playbook and do certain things and when you totally can't do certain things in the playbook. So we're just trying to get the football IQ there and just the constant work, just being consistent in your work and in your craft. If we're consistent and we pile days on top of each other, then we're going to be something to deal with, hard to deal with.
Being from Atlanta, what did you know about Trayvon Walker before he was drafted, I should say, by the Jaguars?
I've been hearing about Trayvon Walker.
Yeah.
Trayvon Walker, been in Georgia, so I got some guys that's at UGA that's been playing like that. Listening to them, I already do. Actually seeing he's a freak of nature, he's strong. Be that young, he's strong. Fast, but he one of the young guys I'm talking about. He's so athletic, so talented. Once we get him caught up on the football IQ, when to do certain things and how to do it, he's gonna be something to deal with.
Love it, love it. Now, before we let you go, I have to ask, is it true you wrote a book?
Wrote a book? No, I didn't write a book. Who told you that?
I saw something on your Instagram about all your financial literacy and all that.
Okay, I wrote an ebook.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
An ebook, a book. I think they're kind of the same thing.
No, it's an ebook. It's 2 ebooks, one on personal credit and one on business credit. Got into credit like 2 years ago, and it was just an ebook I felt like I needed to put out there in the world so everybody can see it, because we don't talk about the financial literacy side of everything like that. In the world today. So I felt like it was a need, so I put it on out there.
Were you a finance major at LSU, or where do you suddenly find a passion for that?
It was always a passion for me. See, my passion is in real estate, and I know you can't get into real estate without credit, unless you're coming in on the investment side. But a lot of people can't come in on the investor side. So you get your credit right, you can get into any type of real estate you want. So that's what I learned it from, and I thought I should give it away.
You got real estate, golf. You're a man of many talents.
Many talents.
Many talents. Any other talents we should know about? Singing, something like that, or?
Singing. I'm a little sharpshooter. I go shoot a lot. A man of many talents.
Man of many talents. Man of many talents. Arden Key, we appreciate you stopping by.
Thank you.